Hi there, my name is Anthony, and today I will be unboxing one of these. This is a SteelSeries Stratus wireless gaming controller. This is a Bluetooth controller that should work with iPhone and an iPad and other various iProducts. This was shipped to me as a review unit, so it is encased in plastic. Normally yours would not be encased in this type of plastic. When you purchase one of these in the store, it should come to you much like this. It's very nice packaging, it's very clean, it's very sleek, and I love the use of marketing colors. One thing to note before purchasing one of these is it does require iOS 7 or above. One other quick note before we go into what's inside the package, I would like to note, while you're in store, they've actually provided a very nice QR code that you can scan to see if you have any games or plan on playing any games that this is compatible with. That's a very nice feature, and I think that it was a very smart idea for them to include that on the packaging. Hopefully to prevent returns, prevent people making purchases they regret, and things like that. That's very nice. Also, I have visited the site, and it's actually a pretty lengthy list. There should be a link down in the description below to a list that's current as of this recording. So let's go ahead, slip this out of the box. We're just going to very easily slip that out. Now this is the controller itself. We're going to go ahead and pop it out of the packaging here. And there's actually two pieces to it. What this does is it clips onto the rear, like so. See if I can get it to actually clip. Alright, so once I've gotten it clipped, one thing that I notice about this particular unit is if you're not extremely careful, it unclips itself. I'm not sure if there's something I'm missing about this, or if it's just not well intended for the back clip. Because it would be in your hands, it does make sense that the back clip might be a little bit weaker because your hands would be holding it in place. But the other use for this is actually to take that off and to place it over the controls so that they don't get damaged when you pack it away. This is actually a darn cool feature that I love about this unit, because I have had I don't know how many controllers ruined because I put it in my gaming bag, and I towed it off to a friend's house or something like that, and lo and behold, I end up with a joystick that doesn't work, or a button that gets stuck, or, the list goes on and on and on. And it does seem like the front, when you clip it on the front, it does seem to be a lot stronger than if you clip it on the back. Still not perfect, but for a dual use thing such as this, I think that the clip works fairly well. Something to keep in mind though. As far as the buttons, the feedback from pressing the buttons, it seems almost like a mechanical keyboard in a sense. Very, very obvious that they've been pressed. There's a sound, there's a little bit of built-in tactile feedback. The joysticks seem to be fairly well fairly responsive, bouncing back to their original location. I like it. Now, I'm a guy with big hands. I have trouble with smaller items like this, but the layout of everything seems to be laid out in a way that doesn't really make that an issue so much. But, of course, as with anything, the only way that we'll know is to put it through the playtest. This is charged by USB. You can charge that up before you go on a trip or before you take it out. Not sure about the battery life on this. Of course, that will also be put to the test in the play test. Yeah, all in all, I think this is a very, very nice unit, and I think that it's well designed, with the exception of the plate here. I really wish that that was a little bit more secure, and it's got a very nice on-off button. It's actually a radio switch that actually requires it to be moved back and forth, which is a lot better than a button, in my honest opinion. because a button can always be pressed on and off by accident, especially while you're in the middle of some hardcore gaming. Well, as hardcore as you can be doing on an iPad. So a few moments later, what we've done is I am in the middle of downloading one of the apps that this supports, and I've got it set in something I've previously unboxed. This is an Inatech wireless Bluetooth speaker, which I absolutely love, the wife loves, great product, but anyways. So there's more to the package. We're going to go ahead and turn it upside down like this. Now at the bottom of this box you'll see this. It looks like just regular packaging, but it's actually a user manual, letting you know exactly how to use this and how to get the most out of it. Most people don't even read these, but it's important, in my personal opinion, to read these as best as you can and kind of understand what you're getting yourself into. So yeah, that's what that is about. And now, one thing that I found interesting is this charges. Now this, on one end, is a standard USB adapter. On the other end, we have a micro USB adapter. Without using an adapter for this, I am not able to hook this directly into the iPad. So I would have to charge my new little toy by using an external method, car charger or something like that, that's not provided in the box. It's not a deal breaker, but it's definitely something to keep in mind, that you will not be able to, again, without an adapter, charge your wireless controller from your iPad, or even if your battery runs down, use this as a backup power source. Again, not a deal breaker, just something to keep in mind. After a small bit of trial and error, I did realize that this iPad, the iPad 2, for some reason is not supported, or is acting as if it's not supported for this device. So I did take a little bit of time and connected it to the wife's iPhone, and it works very well. I enjoy the gaming experience, though I think this would have made a better demonstration. I'm going to hold off on giving you a demonstration of how this works with the iPhone, because of the smaller screen, this doesn't quite mesh very well, and it's really not visible on screen without me doing some things that just don't look very professional. So, all in all, build quality, I would probably give it a 7. That 7 would become a 10 if they could just solve this problem where the cover pops on and off so darn easily. But yeah, I absolutely love it. It pairs like a dream with a device that it's compatible with. And I am thrilled with this device. If you have any experience with any devices, with this device, or any devices like it, let me know in the comments section down below. I would be very interested to see if you know of any other devices capable of doing something like this. This is actually the first time that I, myself, have been introduced to a device like this, and as far as I'm aware, this is a first. The entire concept seems very novel to me, of being able to do multiplayer games on an iPad, on one single iPad with friends. I think it's a pretty innovative idea. If you have any other questions, comments, matters of concern, let me know in the comments section down below. And by the way, just to let you know, the past hour and a half, this thing has held up. So it's got some good battery life. Till next time, like, subscribe, comments please.